Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast. This is episode 195. We're the Cookie Shuffle guys. I'm Joe.
I am Dave.
And I am home again. Drove up this time. Nice. That's why I cracked mine before the episode. Drove up early yesterday morning, Thursday morning. A long 19 hours.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's supposed to be 17 and a half.
Yeah, but you got breaks.
Got breaks. I brought the dogs. It was actually I made pretty good time for.
This isn't that good.
Really, dude? First of all, we're drinking cheer wine. Let me bring this up to the camera. If you've never,
it's not cold.
Maybe it's way better cold.
Yeah.
If you've never had cheer wine, you find it in the South, not in Florida, because Florida's not really the South. North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, they've got it. It's like a cherry cola-esque drink. It's so good. I always stop in Charlotte for cheer wine at the same gas station every time. They have it everywhere, but I always stop at the same gas station.
Because
that's where I get gas anyways. I only had to stop twice for gas.
Yeah, I've had to stop like 4 times.
Yeah. Oh, my car's great. Anyway, so long drive up. Here's what I really want to talk about, right? Drive itself is pretty normal, but I was eating here or there on the drive.
Yeah.
And I had like a day-old sub from Subway, spicy Italian. I had a bag of jalapeno chips. I had a bagel sandwich in the morning from Wawa. Had a cup of coffee.
Wawa.
I had a can of lemonade, a can of Arizona. So it was plenty full throughout the drive. Well, I'm in West Virginia, driving, doing great. And I mean, besides the fact I'm in West Virginia, of course, yeah. And I'm like, I kind of have to poop. I'm like, that's fine. I can hold it till I get home. I'm only in West Virginia. And so, I get like that low pain in the stomach, like it's sitting real low. And so I'm like, okay, let me loosen the seatbelt up a little bit just on my sitting. I'm like, that's bad. So I got a couple farts out, I'm like, okay, that just maybe some gas, I'm good. I pass a rest stop. And the second I passed the rest stop, I was like, I should have stopped. I should have stopped. And so I'm like eyeballing the side of the road. I'm like, are there any dumping zones? Because it's coming. And so I'm like, man, this it's deep in the gut that I'm feeling this. Butthole clenched as hard as I can possibly clench it. Finally, I see an exit, 2 miles to the exit. I'm like, okay, thank God. So I get to the exit. I see BP gas to the right. I'm like, all right. I'm like, like legs are shaking now. Like I'm in trouble. And so I take the right turn off the throughway. I get to a stop sign. I'm at the stop sign and I can't let my foot off the brake because I would have shit myself. So I'm like, okay. So I just like slowly release the brake and just roll. I don't know where the BP gas station was, but there was like this little like corner store that had a gas station too. And I just rolled in there. And the second I stood up, I was like, okay, it's a little bit more tolerable. I walked in, and I was sweating. I walked in, I didn't want to be like, do you have a bathroom? So I walked in, I looked to the right. There was no bathroom. And I'm like, okay, I can't just turn around and walk out. Let me do maybe I'm missing it. So I walk in, I start looking at some of the groceries, just kind of peering around at the walls. Finally, on the far left side of the building, I see the bathrooms. And so I make it look like I'm not there for the bathroom, right? And so I'm looking around at the treats. I'm like, I'll go to the bathroom. And I walk over there. I sit down. Dude, it just erupted out of me. I thought it was going to be diarrhea. It wasn't. It was like semi-solid. What made it worse? I plugged the toilet. Somebody was knocking on the door. So there was no fan in this bathroom. It's like a little 1-person bathroom, swinging door. There's no bottom to the door. So you can see my feet.
Yeah.
It's just like an outhouse inside. And fucking somebody knocks on the door. So I had the faucet running to make some noise so nobody could hear my bowels exploding.
So the bathroom has a door that was locked.
It has a door that's locked, right. But the door, you can see under the door. and over the door. Like it's just like, you know how like in a public bathroom there's like a stall and the door doesn't reach the top or the bottom fully.
Yeah.
That's what it was like. But it was just a single person bathroom in the gas station.
A saloon door on it?
I don't know. Either way, so I locked it, turned the water on, making some noise. Somebody knocks on the door. I go, somebody's in here. No response. I'm like, okay, I'm in the clear for a little while. Finish up. Start using their one-ply toilet paper to rip my asshole apart.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, feeling a little burned, but I'm feeling better. So I stand up, I flush, it doesn't go down. Luckily, they've got a plunger.
Oh, good.
I'm like, oh, thank Jesus, because I was about to book it out of here.
Yeah.
Especially if there's somebody waiting at the door for me, I'm gone. And meanwhile, again, I'm in Hickville, fucking West Virginia. Just I'm like, somebody's gonna murder me. And so I grab the plunger, faucet all the way on, making as much noise as possible, trying to plunge quietly. And I do one plunge, it all comes back up. And what had happened was so it came out as like little, nuggets, and they all congealed and like trapped the toilet paper inside. So it was one like ball of shit. And I go, that didn't come out of me because it came out fast and hard. It was not a bullet size or a fucking cannonball sized shit coming out of me. And so then I have to shove the plunger back in and like break that up. And I flush and it goes down the second time. Some of the toilet paper came back up and I was like, I'm gone. I opened the door, there was no.
Were you sweating during this whole?
Dude. I almost slid off the toilet. I was sweating so much. I was dripping sweat.
Dude, there was one time where I was legitimately drenched in sweat because I was glistening. My arms, I was at work and I had eaten something. So I got two shit stories then.
Yeah.
So I was at work.
We don't talk about poop on this podcast, but today we do.
We've had multiple times.
Yeah, 100%.
But so I had eaten, and it had to have just been some like what I ate or whatever. Like it was a Nature Valley like peanut butter cup type thing.
Yeah. Oh, mine was for sure the Subway sub that was a day old because I didn't refrigerate it. I was eating day old salami.
Yeah.
Bad.
Most likely.
Yeah.
So I'm just guessing it was that because as soon as I finished it, it was just like, man, I don't feel good. And I was just like, felt like I was going to throw up and I was just getting hot. And I was like, I'm just going to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Go to the bathroom.
Sweat it out.
And I am just like, I'm just like, my God. And then I look and it's just like, it's wet.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, dude, what? So then finally, I get up and I feel better. I'm like, holy crap. And I was on my last break. So luckily I didn't have to go back to work because I was like, good thing it's the end of the day and I don't have to work anymore. So that's happened to me. And then just on Wednesday, we went to Barbell.
Wings.
Wings.
Cajun honey barbecue.
Cajun honey butter barbecue.
Honey butter barbecue, yeah.
And lemon pepper.
Oh.
And one hot spicy barbecue. Barbecue hot and spicy. Yeah, I think it's barbecue hot and spicy. So I had 4 lemon pepper and 1 barbecue hot and spicy. What?
The more we're talking about this, I'm like, I have to rip ass right
now. So I had 4 lemon pepper, 1 barbecue hot and spicy, and 5 Cajun honey butter barbecue.
Okay.
And I'm sitting there. I'm all good. We're once we finish, we're just sitting there for a little bit, chit chat, and then we get up and leave. And as we're standing there saying goodbye, and then we start walking to our cars, I just like this immediate pain.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my God. So I'm just like ripping some silent farts.
Oh yeah.
On the walk, whatever.
Straight air coming out of me.
And as I'm walking, it's still just so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? So now with this pain, I have to drive to, now we're in Clarence.
Oh shit.
And I have to.
You have to drive here?
I have to drive to drop Tom off to downtown Buffalo.
Fuck that.
And I'm just like, and now luckily while I'm sitting in the car, eventually it kind of just like
passes.
It goes away. It's still a little uncomfortable. But um, so then I'm get going, and I'm pretty much I think I was good for like the whole ride home, but of course, as soon as you pull in the driveway, it's like your body just
If
knows
there's a bathroom
that there's a
nearby.
bathroom
Yeah.
nearby. So I get out of my car and I am running. I'm walking fast
Yeah.
to get inside. I'm like, luckily I hit the code right because if I would have got that code wrong, I would have shit my pants. so so I get upstairs and I'm like 2 steps at a time going up these stairs. And I was ready. I thought I heard somebody in the kitchen downstairs, and I thought they were gonna open the door. Like assuming it was mom. She's like, "Why? Like, where are you going? Why are you going up there so fast? Like,
Yeah.
or how was dinner? Or whatever." Like, and I was like, "Thank God that didn't happen." I put my food in the fridge, and I'm like struggling to get my belt off. Pull my pants down. Bro, when I tell you that this shit came fucking
Flying.
jet hose out of me. Like,
So
dude,
straight liquid.
it was liquid and pebbles, dude. Like, it was like pebbles. I can't turn this away from a fucking hyperventilated.
Oh fuck! Oh, it hurts so bad.
Nuggets.
Nuggets, yeah, the pebbles.
Oh. Dude, it was like, dude, it was like, I swear to God, somebody would fucking open my asshole and poured hot gravy down there. It was just coming out. It was like liquid, and then it was a nugget, and it was liquid,
Yeah.
and it was a nugget, and I was like, it all finished, and I was like, holy fuck, like
Those are bad wings.
dude, and I was like, what the hell? So, fuck.
Oh
So
man.
now, um,
Really quick. You ever been talking to somebody and you have to shit really bad?
probably,
Yeah. My knees will start sweating because I'm like tensing my legs. I'm just like, I don't you can see the muscles flexing, right? I'm like just holding everything in for dear life. I'm standing there just like, yeah, yep, and just trying to act natural.
yeah, you get down to those one word responses.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
If
Yeah,
you
no.
say any more, you
Yeah.
lose concentration on the asshole.
Yeah. So after I was done, I was like, and mind you, I had spicy wings, so now my asshole
Burning.
is a little tender,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, all right, whatever. So move on.
Yeah. Messy wipe, or was it all pretty much?
Yeah, no, it was a messy wipe.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Mine was splashing water back up on me last night.
so
That's how bad it was.
Getting a little
I was no, it was not a pleasant splashback.
no.
It was
Well, I'm
very.
not saying it was pleasant, but like it was cleaning you while it was splashing down.
I wouldn't say that. It was very much poopy water splashing.
That's true. That's true. So
That first wipe was horrendous.
yeah, dude, it was. And now I don't know what kind of ply I got, but it still wasn't feeling too good.
No, God, no, nothing would help that. You like lotioned
Yeah.
wet wipes.
And then later that day, I had to go again.
Same shit.
Same thing happened. Just I was like, man, my stomach fucking hurts. And I luckily I was just in my room.
Yeah.
Fucking water nuggets, and then now my asshole really.
Yeah, now it's just on fire.
And I got some like cold water on the paper towel, like fucking
fingering your asshole.
I was gonna say like fucking
finger blasting,
like fucking what's that?
Morse code. SOS down there.
So yeah, to this day, I mean, right now my butt is a
little messed up.
It's just a little like sometimes I'm sitting here, just kind of getting a good position.
Dude, I was legitimately like, there was one point before I was able to pull off. I was like, is there poop in my pants right now?
What? How?
Because I was sweating so much, it was in the ass crack, right? So, you're a little slippery down there. So I'm like adjusting the way I'm sitting, and I'm like, is that shit? So I checked my underwear.
You were just sweating so much.
I was sweating. I was clean.
Dude, you know how I knew that? So I did let one fart out. Or I was letting farts out on the way home. I know that, but my stomach wasn't as bad. But the last fart I let out before I knew that this was gonna be a wet shit,
Yeah.
was I literally let it out, and I felt like there was about to be something else coming after it. I was like, holy shit. I was like, holy shit. And I was like, I have to get into, and now me, like, anytime if I have to like go to the bathroom, I want to do something quick. I want to just pull my truck in the driveway. But like me, I'm always just like, I'm not gonna want to come back out. So like I had to go through the process of me
backing your truck
backing in, making sure it was all good.
Nah, dude. I would have just
Yeah.
I don't know. And when I was on the toilet, the only thought I had, besides thank God I made it, was I cannot wait to tell this on the podcast tomorrow. It's gonna be great. It was, I just like, my whole goal was to drive, like, stop to feed the dogs, stop for gas, and do nothing else but driving. But then that happened, and I was like, this is, I will shit my pants.
When you drive for that long, like, do you, because now I know the longest I've driven, and I think I talked about it. I talked about it in the podcast where when I went hiking, I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning from having like 5 hours of sleep the night before, did 2.5 hour drive, hiked for 8 hours, and then drove home for 5. The drive was 5 hours long, I think.
Yeah.
And that's the longest I've ever driven. 5 hours. Because usually it's
that's nothing, dude. I could do 5 hours of my sleep.
But like my leg, my right leg, or the right, yeah, like
it goes numb.
It doesn't go numb, but it's just like uncomfortable. I'm like, bro, I have to get up.
So what I do is I got 5 hours. I woke up at 5 a.m. I left around 6. And I drove straight through to North Carolina, to Charlotte. And that was just shy of 8 hours. I think I got it there in like 7.5 hours.
Okay.
And that was I just went. And so what I do if I start getting like, because I have no ass, so my legs just go dead.
Yeah.
And so I'll shift, like I'll do this, lean on one side, releases all the tension off this while I'm driving. And then once that goes away, and I switch to the other side, I'm still driving like this. So like I just switch the tension on and off. And that seems to work for me. And actually, like, with only getting 5 hours of sleep, I did pretty well, like, based on how tired I was. And I think that's because I had a plan this time. Typically, I'll just like turn my playlist on shuffle and just let whatever happens.
I think that's what helped me.
That knocks me out because there's a lot of like downtime in between music. I'm skipping songs. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it adds up. What I did this time, I was like, I'm gonna listen to full albums.
Yeah.
And so I listened to like every single Marianas Trench album. Then I listened to every single AJR album. Then I listened to the Jonas Brothers album. And all those albums got me to North Carolina. And so I just did all that shit. And then after North Carolina, I was like, okay, I'll be listening. I think I had like one more album to finish. And then I was listening to podcasts. Bad idea.
Yeah, I can't.
One podcast, maybe two, is okay. After that, I was like, because I'm not singing along, right? I'm not keeping myself active. I'm just listening. And so if I'm not laughing, fall asleep. And so I think when I was in West Virginia, approaching Pennsylvania, I turned off the podcast and I was listening. I went back to music and, singing my voice out. I basically sang for 16, maybe 15 of the 19-hour drive.
Yeah.
I fucking had no voice at the end of that.
When I think that's helped too when I had a plan for the 5 hour drive, because I originally my actual plan was drive for the first. I was like, I'll probably be good because I figured I was just gonna be tired.
Yeah.
Driving home.
Driving tires.
Oh, yeah. Like leaving at 5 p.m. After hiking for 8 hours and only doing so much driving the day before and only getting like 5 hours of sleep, I thought I was just gonna be tired. I knew for like my head, I was like, okay, first hour and a half, I'm probably still gonna be like just finished a hike. I'm not going to be like, I'll be tired, my body, but like, I won't be like,
exhausted, yeah,
or whatever. So I was like, I'll probably still be like, with adrenaline or whatever.
yeah.
I'll still be awake for that. I was like, probably first hour and a half, I'll be good. And then I'll probably want like, food or something, or I'll stop to go to the bathroom, whatever. And I looked at it and I was like, after the hour, I was like, okay, I'm feeling good. 2 hours was when I was going to turn on the new Posty album. And I was like, man, I'm still feeling good. I'm gonna keep going with what I'm going with.
Yeah.
And then
you stretch it a little bit.
Right. And then when I got to hour 3, I think is when I turned the Posty album. So now I'm listening to new shit. So I'm like, okay, I'm focused. I'm looking, or I'm listening to new stuff. And then I was like, man, I'm still feeling good. I only got 2.5 hours left, or an hour and a half left, so I can do this. And I was listening to new shit and whatever. So.
I was only struggling once I got into New York. That last like hour, even honestly, even the last like 30 minutes of the drive is when I really started to struggle. And those last 30 minutes dragged and dragged and dragged. I remember I passed Fredonia and I was like, I'm only at Fredonia. I'm like, I still got another 45 to go.
Dude, I would do that every time I'm driving somewhere. I'm like, how is there still fucking an hour left, dude? I've been driving for 13 hours.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than when you're on a long trip and you see the arrival time just go up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, please fucking I was supposed to get in at 12:30 last night. I think the original time was like 11 when I had left. But then with the stop in North Carolina, even it wasn't that long, and then the stop with the dogs and all that stuff. I think it was 12:30 was like projected time. And then by the time I actually got here, it was 1:35. And I was like, oh, Christ.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Rain, construction, fucking everything under the goddamn sun. It was brutal. There's this fucking stupid story, but there's this minivan that, like, while it was pouring rain in Pennsylvania, this minivan from Alabama was just like right behind me. It's like, fucking go around me. Like, you're clearly able to keep up with me, which means you can go faster than me. So just go the fuck around me. He was just like right behind me. Like, I was basically dragging him along. He's fucking up my gas mileage. And so I scoot over into the left lane and I create some distance between us. I don't know why I ended up going faster or if he just slowed down. Either way, I created some distance between us. And then he caught back up. He goes around me, gets right in front of me, maybe a car's length away. I'm like, what the? Again, pouring rain. So now he's splashing back all this water in my windshield. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? So I go around him again, get some distance, and he just would keep like fucking catching up to me. I'm like, fuck you. Go sleep with your cousin, goddammit. Get the fuck away from me. Even after I pulled off in Erie, PA, for gas, I was like, he's long gone now. Get back on the highway. I'm like passing by the reserve, or the reservation, not the reserve, the reservation. And as I'm like looking over at the big Indian.
He's there?
Yeah.
No, not the big Indian. The guy who was following me.
Oh, yeah. As I'm looking, he's not there. He's just standing there. He pulls up alongside and like scoots out in front. I'm like, how the fuck were you behind? I pulled off. He was behind me by maybe a mile. And then he very clearly must have passed me, unless he also pulled off and I just missed him in Erie. But like, I spent a good 5 to 7 minutes pumping gas and sitting in my car in Erie, like right by Splash Lagoon.
Yeah.
And I thought for sure he was long gone. Passing by the Native American, and he fucking pulls up right on. I go, he's stalking me. I don't know whatever happened to him. He kept going on the 90. I pulled off on 219.
Stalking me.
It's fucking weird. Also, Big Indian.
Big Indian.
Still called that.
Because he's a big Indian.
Yeah, but like, he's not an Indian.
Oh, right. Native American.
Yeah, but they made it.
Who?
The Native Americans on the reservation over there.
And they have it.
They call it the Big Indian.
It's a tourist attraction.
True.
So they go with
they got like a bunch of LED lights up there now. Like the whole area is lit up.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. Pretty cool.
I think I've been down there a handful of times.
Yeah.
Like, not even that many, but like, people were like, oh, yeah, go down the reservation. I'm going down there. I said, yeah, I don't need anything down except for the gas. But I'm not driving all the way down there.
Not worth it.
Yeah, like I would go down there to fill up gas, maybe, or if I'm like,
if you're doing something in the area, you'll go out of your way for gas there.
Yeah, like, but it would probably be nice, like if I just brought a fucking barrel to fill up.
I was like, barrel of what?
And filled it up. That would be like, okay,
yeah,
sure, but well, let me go down there to save $1 per gallon.
Yeah, and then you got to drive all the way back up here, and you waste all that gas.
Right.
So you've heard about the Lizzo shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, other podcasts have touched on it, specifically podcasts we listen to all the time, The Basement Yard.
Right on.
But they touched on more, a lot more of the sexual stuff that she made her employees, her dancers, her crew, her security do.
Not the fact that she's fat. Shaming.
She's fat shaming people, like her backup dancers. Yeah, allegedly. But like, I want to touch more on that because I feel like not to take credit away from The Basement Yard. Joe and Frankie do an excellent job with the podcast.
I can give the credit to Chris D'Elia because I didn't watch it. I just saw his clip.
Okay.
And his clip was.
I don't watch his podcast, so.
I haven't watched it in a while. But I just saw the clip, his Instagram, and it was basically like, what?
What was his clip?
Of the Lizzo shit.
Yeah, what? Are you gonna say it?
I'm
sorry.
I was literally about to say, hey, what is this shit? I'm like, dang. He goes, yeah, so Lizzo is along the line. He's like, Lizzo is getting sued because she called one of her backup dancers fat. He goes, here's what you do when Lizzo calls you fat. You say, you're fat.
I don't know that you can do that. I don't know. She can't do what she did because obviously she's getting sued.
Yeah.
Of course.
No, that's stupid too. How are you suing somebody?
She didn't just say you're fat and then they go, I'm suing you. Oh. You can say whatever you want. It's a free country.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't say whatever you want. Certain things are hate crimes, but you can call anybody fat without getting in trouble.
Right.
Like I can walk up to the president and be like, "You're fat." I almost said you're a fat piece of shit. That's a little bit more aggressive, but I can say
you can still say that.
I can. I can go. You're fat and
people
walk
have
away.
Called him worse.
People have called him worse. I can say you're fat, walk away, and nothing will happen to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably get like put on a list.
Yeah,
but nothing's gonna happen to me. What she did allegedly was she, I believe if I had my information correct, she fired her backup dancers for being too overweight. That's like her whole shtick, isn't it?
That's what I've been told. That hey, look at me, I'm fat, I'm proud.
Yeah,
but she doesn't want to have fat backup dancers.
She doesn't want to have fat backup dancers. What is her definition of fat?
It should be bigger than her, but I'm assuming that person was not bigger than her. If they're a dancer.
What? Can't have fat dancers?
No. You can't have overweight dancers. Well, no, I guess that's no. Because overweight is like dude, I could go like 180 and they'd be like, you're overweight. It's like, no, I'm not though.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm overweight.
Yeah, based on your size. Yeah. So like you can have bigger dancers.
Yeah, but you can't have Lizzo-sized
you see Lizzo dance, she doesn't do a lot of the dancing.
Yeah.
She does a lot of like maybe she'll do the leg movements or the arm movements.
Yeah, no offense, Lizzo.
Yeah, no, I'm a big Lizzo. I'm still a big Lizzo boy unless this shit's true, in which case
I don't care.
Listen, separate the artist from the arts.
Yeah.
I will like her music regardless of if she fat shames people.
Yeah.
I fat shame people.
Dude,
Yo,
you know what's crazy? Oh, well, I can't say that actually.
What?
No.
No, what?
Well, no. It took you like maybe 3 times. You're like, what? No, what is it? No. Well, what is it though? No. So
I'm choking on this. You'll tell me after, right?
Yeah.
You'll forget, but
no, but yeah, 100%. Like separate.
You got to separate the artist from the art. If she's a piece of shit and she's fat shaming her dancers, or she's firing her dancers for being overweight, which is super, super fucked up.
Yeah.
I am fully in support of the dancers then if they're suing her, and I hope they win. But I'm still gonna listen to her music.
Well, yeah. See, I mean, I'm the when I said no offense to Lizzo, because like, I mean, I don't care what you do. You did what you did,
Yeah.
whatever. It's not that doesn't do me anything.
It didn't hurt me
Right.
in the slightest. Yeah.
So
I'm not one of her backup dancers, and I am certainly not fat in any way, shape, or form.
No. So if
I've met babies fatter than me.
if if a Lizzo song comes on, because I don't listen to Lizzo, I've heard 2 songs by her probably. And
To
the
Be
only one
Loved.
that what's that one?
I'm not gonna
Is
sing
that
it,
Clang Clang?
No, that's Truth Hurts.
Yeah, so I know that one.
And then To Be Loved is, the other one. To Be Loved.
I don't know. Is that is the Truth Hurts the one that?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the one I know.
I guarantee you know To Be Loved.
Okay,
That's my favorite Lizzo song, and I've talked about it on the podcast before.
So then let's just say I know those 2 songs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be like, well, I'm not gonna listen to those songs anymore. It's like if it's catchy, and it is catchy, but I don't listen to it.
Again, if she did it, if the truth comes out and the truth hurts, if the truth comes out
and the truth hurts, then Lizzo is
it's it is what it is, but it doesn't make her music bad.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes her a not so great person.
Right.
Keep in mind,
and I'm sure she'll continue to make music.
She can fire anybody for whatever reason she seems fit. They're not in a union, as far as I know.
Yeah.
She goes, I don't like the way you look. She's like, if she's like, if her reasoning is I'm the only one allowed to be fat, I'd understand her a little bit more. She's like, I don't want the fat spotlight on somebody else. I'm the fat one here.
That's still stupid.
It is. Oh yeah,
like a backup dancer. How much of a spotlight if that's the case?
Yeah.
Like I could be the only with that one. Well,
I don't know her reasoning. All I know is that this happened like 3 weeks ago now, so it's kind of old news. But I completely forgot to talk about it last week, and then when I was listening to Basement Yard, I remember hearing about it. I didn't know about all the fucking other sexual shit that she made her people do.
I did not know about that.
That's fucked, dude.
Because I saw
but also
Basement Yard.
Pretty sick.
No. What's sick about it?
That's pretty cool.
What's cool about it?
The whole thing.
Like just her taking her employees
to an Amsterdam strip club? Yeah.
I mean, take me to
You know what happens in Amsterdam, Dave? A bunch of fucking sexual shit.
Yeah.
Amsterdam's like the sex capital of the world.
Right.
A bunch of horny bastards over there.
If somebody was like, oh, we're going to a strip club in New Amsterdam.
If my boss was like, hey, we're going to Amsterdam. If my boss was like, we're going to a strip club in Amsterdam. Now, granted, my boss is somebody who works at Disney, so that's kind of weird. But like, if I had like a chill job like that, like I was a Lizzo's backup dancer, and she was like, hey, we're going to a strip club in Amsterdam. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then she was like, now eat this banana out of that puss. I'd be like, okay.
I mean,
is it a peeled banana? Or was the peel still on? We don't know.
I mean,
I'm telling you right now.
Whether it was or wasn't, I mean, I eat both.
Yeah. I wasn't sure where you were going. I'd be
not the banana shape.
I'd be more inclined to eat it after peeling, like in, out, peel, eat, as opposed to peel, in, out, eat.
Right.
I'd be more inclined to eat post peeled.
But I'm just confused. Were they? If someone was like, was she forcing them to do this?
From the sound of it,
yeah.
I don't know all the didn't do a lot of research.
If she said, "Hey, we're going to a strip club in Amsterdam," all right, cool. Let's go have a let's go have a fun night. But then if someone's telling me like, "Yo, do this," I'm like, "No, go fuck yourself," because I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And they have, but if she was like, because if she held it over their head, it was like, well, you do this or I'm firing you. That's a fucking piece of shit. Or if they like get in there and then surprising, like, and she like told people beforehand that worked there, was like, yo, get my friend and take him or whatever and do this shit.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Yeah. I think what we can take away from this, right? If it's all true, she's got some weird kinks. Not that I'm kink shaming, but she's got some weird kinks. And if the fat shit's true, she's got to take a look in the mirror.
Yeah, dude.
You can't be firing your dancers.
And make sure it's a real mirror, not one of those fun size ones that make you look skinny.
Can't distribute your weight properly. Can't do that. Yeah, you can't be doing that. You just can't be firing the fat people because they're fat.
Yeah.
Fire them for something else. Find another reason to fire them.
Like, your attitude sucks, and I want you out of my dance crew.
Yeah.
Just say whatever.
Yeah. It'd be like, hey, you're not keeping up with the rest of them.
Yeah.
Could that be because they're fat? Probably.
Maybe.
But you say it's, hey, they're on another level and you're just not quite there. We're sorry, but we're going to have to let you go.
Yeah.
Replace them with somebody who's fit.
And she's dumb for making it like, oh, you're too fat to. It's like, how do you just say that?
Again, I don't know if she's come out and said anything about this.
I haven't seen it.
So this is all from what I'm gathering. This is all from like
it's all hearsay.
It is all hearsay from the backup dancers. So like, of course, they're gonna twist the story to make them seem like they're in the right. So I'd love to hear Lizzo's take on it.
Yeah, I've read a song about it.
Lizzo, come on in.
Like this way.
Lizzo
is right behind that door.
But yeah, so it's interesting if it's true. I kind of hope, just to make shit interesting, that it is true.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Yeah,
see what happens.
Yeah, I'd love to see what develops. Did you see
Cardi B? Or sorry,
no,
yeah, Cardi B.
What about Cardi B?
She's getting sued because
I'm gonna start suing people.
Well, you gotta go to the right concerts with these fucking stupid ass
fans.
They now here's what I saw first.
Okay.
First video is and also this too. So Kelsey Ballerini. Let me remind you of that, or remind me of that. So Cardi B, she was doing a concert or whatever, and the video I saw was she got water splashed on her. Okay. And then she looked and threw her mic at the person. And then,
Cardi.
And so then
you can't be doing that.
I was like, oh shit. So then a little bit.
Do we know that it was water? Not that it makes a difference.
Yeah, it was a liquid. So then, but a little bit later, I saw something was like, I guess she was asking fans or saying like, yo, like a bunch of people were like throwing water up there, or whatever. I don't know. Maybe this person just fucking had to delayed, arm throw or whatever. Like it wasn't like I saw a bunch of water. I don't know. Either way, that's what happened. So I think she's getting sued.
Yeah, she threw a microphone at somebody.
Yeah, she legit just like took the microphone, like she was like,
dude,
threw it.
How close?
Like the pit. Like that's where. And I guess she's got some good aim. I think it was with her left arm too. Left.
From stage height, that gives it time to have some velocity behind it.
Yeah. So that happened. I haven't heard much more about that or seen anything else. So maybe after this I'll look.
I mean, what, you just sued for medical bills, I imagine.
Yeah, probably.
How much are your medical bills for a bruised face?
Right. Because
unless it broke their nose.
And this one too. Morgan Wallen. Did you ever see his thing where he got beer thrown on him or some type of liquid at his concert?
No.
So
what are people doing? You know how expensive beer is at a concert? Why are you wasting it?
Someone threw like a full beer can.
Yeah.
And it didn't hit him, but like the liquid hit him.
Yeah. And
so like he turned around and he was just like he looked that direction and just kind of turned around and then, he finished the song and then it looked like he was gonna just like stop, but then he came back up front, like he had like the walkout stage or whatever. And he was like, yeah, okay, which one of y'all was it? Or like your whole group's getting thrown out. And then this guy, and
the fucking, like, bro. The fucking performers gotta chill.
I mean,
I get it. Like nobody wants to have anything thrown at them, but also like you're at a concert, you're doing the concert, you got a bunch of drunk idiots. Expect idiotic things to happen.
I mean,
if I was performing and making millions of dollars, if I get a little wet during my concert, guess what? Probably got an outfit change coming up in a couple sets. I don't give a fuck.
No one's got an outfit change.
They change outfits.
Okay, well, not fucking.
Not Morgan Wallen.
Not Morgan Wallen.
Well, then fuck him. It's a little bit of beer. He probably smells like it anyways.
Maybe.
But isn't he an alcoholic?
No.
Pretty sure Morgan Wallen's on some cancer shit right now.
He has been for a while.
Oh, shit. Why?
Wait, what'd you say?
He's on some cancer shit.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, he was there like 3 years ago when he dropped the N-word.
What?
Yeah.
Yo, Morgan.
That was the thing I was going to talk about
back
earlier.
into the limelight.
That was the thing I was going to talk about earlier when I said no.
Oh.
Because he dropped that, and I was like, dude, I still listen to his music. Okay? Because
Yeah,
people were like...
Great music. I didn't even know about it.
Yeah. Well, because some people, it was like a controversy. Like,
so he was canceled and then brought back.
I mean, he was never like canceled. They were like, yo, what the fuck? And I guess he probably lost some, but...
Yeah, I think there was I probably know exactly what you're talking about because there was a time, right, where I was listening to I realized that this was recent. I realized that I had old Morgan Wallen music on my phone. And I was like, oh shit, I've been listening to Morgan Wallen, not to sound like that guy, but I was listening to Morgan Wallen before he was popular.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't even realize it. Until the song came out. I was like, I love this song. Who is this? And I looked and I was like, oh fuck, this is old Morgan Wallen. And so I'm thinking, I was listening to him. He said the N-word, got canceled.
No, this is
low-key canceled.
Like he had new shit already.
Oh, so this is more recent.
Like I'd say year or two, not a year ago. I would say 2-3 years ago. So it's like it's
okay.
It wasn't from his old stuff with like Florida Georgia Line or stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say he's become more popular in the last year.
Oh yeah. He comes out with a 36 fucking song album.
Yeah,
dumbass.
Okay.
I mean,
but anyways, yeah. So he said the N-word got canceled.
So, yeah.
But he's still got good music.
Oh yeah, he's still got good music, but like, I always saw people and they're like,
don't say the N-word.
Don't we like our? Yeah, this is bit of a controversy, but like, oh, Morgan Wallen's like one of my top 3. It's like, shut up.
Yeah.
Just like you like his music, okay.
But also, again, throw beer on him. Don't throw beer on him, but like, get over it, Morgan.
I suppose. I mean, I'd be pissed too.
I would be annoyed. Don't get me wrong, but it's expected.
No.
They're drunk idiots,
yeah,
Dave, who pay hundreds of dollars to be dick close to the stage.
Yeah, but I hate those people too.
Yeah. Oh, fuck those people. Absolutely fuck those people. Okay, yeah. But like,
yeah,
I'm gonna. If I was performing and one of those idiots, I'm like, hey, thanks for your $1,000 for that seat.
I mean, but I also think he has the right. Like, he didn't flip shit.
Like, oh, he has every right to kick them out. Absolutely.
I mean, I wouldn't throw something.
He didn't throw a microphone, but like,
he was just like, yo.
I would just be like, hey, let's not throw shit at me. That's what I would say. I wouldn't kick anybody out.
Yeah,
they paid a lot of money to be there.
Too bad for them. They'll learn. That's how they learn.
Nobody learns that way.
No, he's not gonna learn.
We've been kicking people out of Disney for years. Nobody learns.
Yeah, well, those people are fucking stupid.
Same shit, different place.
Well, are they allowed back in there?
No. I mean, if they get, it depends, right? Like, there's different levels of trespassing somebody. You can kick them out for the day. You can kick them out, probably for like a certain period of time. Some people get like trespassed. They're never allowed back.
But like this guy, I mean, I'm sure I don't know what the situation if somebody gets kicked out of a concert and they're like never allowed back. But he was
probably just like, you're done for the night.
But you're done for the night. I'd be pissed. And like, well, fuck, I guess I should have done it.
Oh. Yeah, you'll learn your lesson. Nobody else will.
You don't know that.
Maybe the people immediately around you were considering also throwing their beers.
I would think that somebody who does that in the first place, yeah, they won't learn.
Yeah.
Because I would never do that. So, yes, of course, if I did it for some reason, I don't know why.
Yeah.
Then I wouldn't. I'd be like, oh, fuck, man, I should do it. But Kelsey Ballerini.
Yeah. What'd she do?
She was on stage singing, and she's just like playing her guitar, and then something coming, hits her in the eye. And she just like was like, and she's like going like this, and now obviously no matter what, like
something to the eye,
you're just like, dude, I can't fucking, you're just like, can't do anything.
Shit's fucked after that, yeah.
So then she like takes off her guitar and goes backstage, and I don't know. Now the next clip that I saw, she was in a different outfit. Now she had outfit changes. Yeah,
most women do.
Yeah. And then she was just like, listen, I just want people to be safe and have a good time. If somebody's getting hurt, like there's many security guards around here, just try and get someone's attention, blah blah blah. So I don't know what there's something in it that I've missed
Yeah.
that clip had. Because I was like, you went from getting something thrown at your eye
To be like, I want people to be safe.
Yeah, it's like,
Interesting.
don't you want to be safe?
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know.
It's interesting.
I'll have.
Did you see that clip of at the Taylor Swift concert where she was like yelling at the security guard to leave that person alone?
No.
But it sounded like it was part of the song. She was.
Should I look it up?
You could probably find it pretty easily. Yeah, she was singing that.
My man.
No.
Bad Blood.
Yeah. But like in that part, she was like also like screaming at a security guard to leave a girl alone who was like, I guess the girl was being rowdy. The security guard was trying to like do something, and Taylor Swift was like, no, she's fine. But the way she was like yelling it in between lines made it sound like it was part of the song. So people were like confused, and then they realized what was happening.
Let's see. Is this it?
Probably. Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay.
I feel like she did it well.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So like, again, I don't know what happened exactly, but security guard, girl being rowdy, you know, Taylor Swift, she makes those girls fucking cream their pants. So.
Oh yeah. Here, this is
Although in their defense, I will also be. We're watching the Cardi B clip. You know, she's got a thick ass, dude.
Kidding. Yeah, see, so it looks like
such like a fucking jank ass concert.
Someone legit.
Boom.
Yeah, so I don't think it was on purpose, but like, I mean, maybe.
Wait, that was clearly on purpose. What do you mean? She literally went like this.
Yeah, I saw. That's what I thought.
Go back. It's smoked by the microphone.
Yeah, that was on purpose.
That was.
Yeah, see, I don't get that.
She fucking.
I'm sorry. It's like, what? What are we going through your hat? Degenerate.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid. I didn't mean to.
But also, like,
what?
She fucking.
Yeah, bro.
Needed that thing.
Yeah,
damn.
Fucking.
I would have expected it to be a man through the water, if I'm going to be honest.
This is Kelsey Ballerina.
Ballerini,
I mean. Boom. Wait, what just happened? Oh, it just repeated.
Are you sure it's not a bug?
Yeah, dude, it's like a fucking.
Oh shit! It's like a bracelet.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. I don't know. Just like keep your shit like to you at the concert.
I don't
get it, man. I don't understand. I don't understand why, like, I've been to several concerts. Never have I had the urge to throw anything.
Like what?
Not a drink, not a bracelet, not a bra. Well,
a shoe. Like
no, I don't get it. If they're asking for something,
yeah. I've seen that. Like
even then, I probably
he was like they had it, and he was just like, and they threw the hat.
I guess that's fine. Yeah, see, but like even that, like I don't know if I like want to give up my shit.
I would, because he's not going to keep it most likely, and if he does, well, boohoo, is probably a fucking cheap hat. Like I'm not throwing this hat up there.
Yeah,
because unless I'm like, yo, dude, or I'd be like, yo, can I come backstage and get my hat back? It was
a nice hat. Yeah.
But sometimes they take that shit and then they say,
if they sign and give it back to me, I'm on board. But like, if I went to a concert, when I go to the Jonas Brothers in October, if they're like everybody throw their Apple Watches on stage, I'm gonna be like, go fuck yourself. Like,
that would
just to give like an extreme example, right?
That would be dumb.
They're just trying to get gifts for their daughters, those cheap bastards.
Yeah, I think they have enough money.
Did you see another concert thing? I don't know how we got onto this topic of all concerts. Joe Jonas was like hammered at a concert recently. I don't know if it was recently or just like on their previous tour, but like he was like stupid drunk because they just started their most recent tour, the tour that I'm going to see. So I don't think it was part of this. Cannot confirm though. He was like drunk walking across the stage singing. It was like bad. And I guess like everyone in the video was like, oh, you can see that Kevin and Nick are very obviously annoyed and done with his bullshit. I'm like, they don't really look annoyed.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on.
They just look like they're still singing the song, and he was hammered, dude.
So he clearly lip sync. Or could you tell? Like,
I don't know.
Or was it both? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it might have been.
Because like Post Malone, he has the music going on in the background, but then you can hear his.
Yeah. Most of them do that now. They, they'll do their. It's not just lip syncing anymore. Yeah. It's a little bit of both.
Another concert. Luke Combs is coming to Buffalo in April.
I saw you posted on Twitter or on Instagram.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Immediately in the queue for pre-sale tickets.
Nice.
You had to register before tomorrow.
Somebody will definitely throw something at him.
Well, I don't know.
It's country concert. People throw shit all the time.
Yeah.
Love that video. I don't remember who it was. Somebody like threw a beer and he like caught it. Somebody caught it.
Oh yeah. I think he was like telling them like, "Yo,
yeah, steak, busiest beer you'll ever drink in your life. Probably piss warm.
Yeah,
crazy. Just like this cheer wine.
Yeah, it's all right. I think it needs to be cold.
Yeah, it's really good cold. I like it no matter what, but it's really good cold. But anyways, I mean, we can. I don't know what time we're at here. 2:18. We probably haven't even been recording an hour, but I mean, I got pretty much nothing.
I think we went through a lot. Shitting in concerts.
Yeah, we covered a lot.
You ever shit at a concert?
Oh yeah. Eat some like weird shit beforehand or during. I use the porta potty, dude. Shitting in a porta potty. First of all, the humidity. We're not done. The humidity in a porta potty is so bad. It's like,
and it's just like heating up all the piss and shit.
It's the worst bathroom experience. However, it would never deter me from using it. If I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh yeah,
there are people I know, usually women. Sorry, who they're like, I'm not using the porta potty. I'm like, do you have to go? They're like, well, yeah. I'm like,
well, that's because they have to sit and they don't want to sit. I mean, they can squat.
Hover.
Like, yeah, they can hover. I mean, but
also wipe it down. Even if I have to shit, I give it a wipe down.
I mean, I wouldn't. It's my ass, you know.
Yeah, I give. You know what I will do? If
you ever use those paper things that are in the?
Yes, fuck those, dude.
I don't get that.
Fuck them. Well, you're supposed to.
I understand what it is. It's like a layer of protection.
A layer of protection. But they suck and they always stick to your ass because you're always sweating when you're sitting there. Because again, the humidity produced in the toilet bowl from your piping hot, steamy shit landing in a pool of water creates humidity. You're creating an atmosphere in it. You could probably grow stuff in there. Yeah. Bacteria mostly, but so that shit always sticks to me and I just fuck those. But what I will do, so like if I walk in and the toilet seat looks like there's not liquid on it, I'll always wipe down if there's liquid. If there's no liquid, I'm like, all right, good. But what I will always wipe down, if it's one of those like toilet seats that doesn't complete in the front, I'll wipe down that part in case my, in case my biddies touch that part. My little nuggets, in case they touch that. Because apparently, that's like, you're risking like disease from that shit. Yeah. Think about it. If somebody's got the herpety derpities and their shit touches that, and then you immediately go in after them and your shit touches the same shit. I don't know how long the herpes virus lasts on a porcelain bowl, but you could get that.
Yeah, fuck that.
So I don't understand why toilet seats are ever like that.
Neither do I. I don't get that.
What I do like though, I've done it maybe once or twice, is if I'm peeing and the toilet seat's down and then I decide I want to lift up the toilet seat, I can do that with a split one while still peeing.
Oh,
you can't.
You're standing here and then you're like,
I'm gonna lift up the toilet seat.
Yeah, and you're just like, oh, let me get my piss stream in between. Yeah, see how good I am.
Yep. Yeah. Which I should be. I'm not. My piss isn't that long. I should be good.
Yeah, dude, you're fucking.
I don't have a fucking cockeyed dick. So
what is that fucking the Millennium Falcon? Is that spaceship that is like circular and it's got the two teeth?
Yeah. Two teeth.
Oh
yeah, I guess they're
That's what it looks like.
It's exactly what it looks like. I just realized that the Millennium Falcon looks like that.
Yeah.
You're gonna piss off a lot of Star Wars fans by saying the Millennium Falcon looks like a toilet seat. It absolutely does, and I will be pointing that out all of the time now.
It's like that. My piss is like the enemy fucking firing at them.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
You're a space laser.
Yeah.
And they're like, light
So
speed.
you cannot do that with the regular toilet or
Nope.
toilet seat.
And I've tried
To stop quickly and
to like start and stop or stop and start, or to like
just get piss on.
you like it's like maybe if I pee hard enough and fast enough and move the seat fast enough, it'll like, you know.
Yeah.
I was young.
The one time, somehow I was taking a shit. And you know how you like shit when or you pee when you shit.
Yeah, every poopy time is pee-pee time.
Yeah.
Not every poopy time is poo-poo time.
Right. When I was like super young, somehow I was like literally peeing.
We've talked about this before, right? I've done that, yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
because sometimes your dick's really short. And so it's just sitting vertical.
I think
sitting
it was just
horizontal.
so long.
it got snagged.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've done that. Yeah.
I think somehow, like to this day, I'm like,
I've done it on more than one occasion.
I only remember this one occasion, and to this day, I'm confused on how it even happened.
I am also confused
because I'm like, that doesn't like it's not pointing up.
Sometimes when it's really short.
It was just cold that day.
It was a little bit of shrinkage. You know, that's absolutely happened to me. But you ever this is gonna sound so bad.
I don't want to know. Does
You
that
ever
have to do with bowels or
no. You're going to pee, but the stream, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You got some crusties on there. But it's just like I'm trying to like think of an example, right?
You said morning dick.
Yeah. And
it's like you got the crust in your eyes.
Yeah, it's like your eyes get sticky overnight. Your dick gets sticky.
Not a good way to put it.
No, it's not. It sounds gross. It's just like skin sticks to itself sometimes.
Right on.
Especially if there's heat involved and sweat. Not that my dick sweats. But like what? You got dick sweat?
I'm just always sweating.
Dude,
my balls are dripping.
I'm so dry there unless I'm holding something in.
Like I think there's always just fungus growing.
Damn, dude. You know what happens to me when I'm like getting tired?
I know exactly what happens. We'll leave it at that. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Dude,
I've noticed it a lot more. I'm like, damn, I'm tired. And also,
but not even. You're just, dude, that was so funny. You were like, you know what else happens to me when I get tired? I was like, I know what you're going to say.
Yes, every time. But it happens first. That happens, and I'm like, I got to start waking myself up.
Holy crap.
That's how you know.
That's too funny.
I'm glad you know. I'm glad there's something not something wrong with me. Oh, good. That means
shit. That was the funniest.
Yeah, guys, if you know, you know.
Yeah, we'll leave the girls wondering.
Yeah, but no. So like morning dick, right? Crusty dick, sticky dick.
I thought we were off this stuff.
No. It's like,
oh yeah, so you have to split stream.
Yeah, when you don't when you don't know it's gonna happen because you're very rarely prepared for something like that. That one stream is like the powerful one, which is the one that's gonna split it open all the way and get everything back to one stream. The other one's like this little fucking when you got like a hole in a hose and it's spraying out.
Right. Or it's like you know on your shower hood you got this fucking wicked
janky, yeah. And so you have to like stick your fingernail in there to uncrust
like
it.
All the fucking shoes are coming this way, and then for some reason this little one's hitting a shower curtain. You're like, what the fuck is that?
That's exactly what happens to me.
Yeah. And
so I've like sprayed. One time, dude, was peeing and that happened. Pee all over the toilet paper roll. I was like, Fuck, that's like a whole wasted roll. Not a whole roll. I didn't pee that much on it, but like, I'm like, fuck, gotta rip that open.
Yeah. I've gotten, and then so people, girls wonder like, how do you? We don't miss. We just have.
Sometimes you got sticky dick.
Yeah, a sticky dick. And sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
And sometimes you get a chill when you fucking pee.
Oh, dude, the worst. When I'm like, and every time I get a chill every time.
I feel
I hold on.
I'm just like, oh, let me just.
Yeah, I hold on tighter. I make sure the shit's locked down because I'll like get a woo, and then
every time when I'm pissing, dude, there's always a chill.
Always, because it's such a good feeling.
I'd say 90% of the time.
I'd say 98 for me. Yeah. I'm chilling when I'm peeing because it feels good.
I don't know what it feels like.
So it's like,
I guess it's a good feeling.
Yeah. That release of toxins, from the body. There's no better feeling than when you really have to pee and you finally get to.
Yeah, those ones when I have to pee that bad, I never get a chill because it's like just racehorse piss.
Yeah. Racehorse piss. Yeah, no, I love that. I had that yesterday. One of the stops I had to make. I don't remember where, but it was at a rest stop, and it was only, again, single bathroom, a man and a woman's, and there was only one stall in there, so it was locked anytime somebody was in there. So I went in. I went to go pull on the door. There was a guy sitting outside smoking a cigarette. He goes, "There's somebody in there." I'm like, "Oh, thanks." I go back in the car. I'm sitting there, just waiting. I'm like, "Fucking come on!" Legs shaking. I'm like, "All right, gotta pee." I start like salivating when I really have to go. It's bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then guy opens the door. I'm like, "Oh, thank God." Guy smoking a cigarette. Then goes in. So he goes in. He's out in like 5 seconds, and he goes, "It's all yours." I'm like, "Thanks." Close the car door. Start going over there. He goes, "Hold your breath." I'm like, "Thanks." I walk in there, and you got to get a test smell. You got to know how bad it really is, dude. Like people have just been pissing on the walls bad. But I got in there, just right to the back of the urinal.
You're like an unkinked hose.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Like a flash flood after a drought.
Flash flood after a drought. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, fucking what's that? Bruce, no, not Bruce Almighty.
Evan Almighty, like the dam breaking. Yeah.
Breaks. Just fucking.
Exactly what it's like.
Okay.
Now I'm good to. Yeah. There was one other thing I was gonna say. Oh, I ran out of toilet paper recently at my house, like in Florida.
Oh yeah. You told us last week.
I did?
Because it happened before last week, right?
What did I say?
I thought you said I just remember you. I remember this.
I said I had to buy toilet paper.
Yeah.
I forgot to, and so I had to go to the bathroom. Had to use paper towels.
Yeah.
I did.
You told me that. You told him last time because I was like, dude, just get in the shower, and you're like,
oh right, I do remember this. Yes.
So I was like, I'm not.
My apologies. Yeah.
You get up there and
trivia. Do you have it open already, or
no? Just use pull that tab out. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter what people are seeing when I search. In case you're wondering, it was tiling a bathroom. Share screen. What do we got?
Let's see. We don't have our face on here now.
No, we do not.
Oh yeah.
But is it still okay? I don't know.
Anyways, picking up.
7.
Which first lady was the first to graduate college? Damn, did we have a lot of dumb first ladies? That's me. There are a lot of people who don't graduate college. Oh, that's what I should talk about. Just a fun little fact.
Oh yeah, congrats.
I will be officially done with school this coming Sunday. I submitted my my capstone project last Sunday. Got a perfect score on it. So I will graduate with a 4.0, assuming I don't mess up this final assignment that's due on Sunday, which I already actually submitted it today, and I don't think I messed it up. So
word.
Yep.
And I heard you're gonna speak potentially.
I got invited to speak at the commencement. I don't know that I will.
Like you personally will not accept it.
What?
Like if you get You said you've been invited.
I've been invited. It's an application process. So like a bunch of students with a high GPA get invited
Right.
to speak.
So are you saying that are you just saying that you might not get picked, or if you get picked, you're probably not going to do it?
I might not even apply.
Oh,
I'm looking at that. So I'm gonna look over the application process and decide. I think I have to record myself answering like 2 questions of like what has SNHU meant or done for me or meant for me.
Shout out Southern New Hampshire University.
Yeah, shout out. And also, what advice do I have for my fellow graduates?
You're gonna be on those commercials now. It's
I,
here.
I fucking hope so, dude. They bring up the SNHU bus or something.
Pretty cool. They're gonna send it in the mail.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, don't give a fuck.
It's gonna be fucking like crinkled or something.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be folded. The United States Postal Service isn't gonna deliver that shit properly. Can't count on them.
So first lady to graduate college.
The first lady.
I'm saying Mrs. JFK.
Madam JFK. All right. Can we just like name a president's? Like we don't have to give the name.
Look,
the president's wife. Okay.
Wait, when was JFK president? I feel like
the 60s.
That's 2 weeks. There's no way.
There's no way. Yeah, but there's got to be somebody who graduated before her.
Yeah.
Although when were women allowed to go to college?
Right. In the 60s, I'm sure they were.
100%.
But I don't even know anybody else before that.
I don't know anybody. I don't know the order of the presidents.
How about can we just look at the presidents?
Yeah.
Because we can't see.
Because we don't know their wives.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking Lyndon B. Johnson, but I don't know if he came.
Or wait, what?
Yeah, it is.
What am I thinking of?
I don't know. But I don't know if he's before or after JFK.
Lyndon B. Johnson. I thought that was like a. Okay, so.
Isn't he a president?
I don't know. Lyndon B. Johnson, yeah.
Yeah.
He was before JFK or after JFK?
After. See, I would not have guessed him then.
So how far? Okay, well, these are them. So like Lyndon B. Johnson, JFK. I'm going backwards here. Dwight D. Eisenhower, Harry S. Truman, D. Roosevelt.
I'm going.
Calvin Coolidge. Was college invented back then?
I don't know, dude. I'm going with that guy. I've never heard of this motherfucker.
Warren G. Harding.
He's only president for 2 years. Where the fuck did he come from?
You know what?
Did he die or something?
Why was he president for 6 years? He had to have died and then he took up the remaining 2.
How many presidents have died? We don't even know that. I'm going with no. There's no way that guy was the first thing. It's got to be a president that people actually know of. Does anybody know of Harding? Warren Harding?
I don't know who that. I know everyone else around him. I've heard of everybody else.
I'm gonna go with Herbert Hoover.
I'm gonna go
Mrs. Hoover.
I'm going Mrs. McKinley. Click it.
Mrs. McKinley. She probably made a visit here when William, right? William McKinley. That's why the McKinley Mall is McKinley Mall. Word named after him. Lucy Hayes, the wife of President Rutherford B. Hayes. She received her degree from Wesleyan Female College at the age of 18.
So who's closer?
Motherfucker graduated at 18?
Me. Kimmy Hayes.
Where's Hoover? Oh, fuck me. How long ago was he the president?
Who? Hayes back in 1877.
Damn, dude.
I was going to say Ulysses S. Grant. That was going to be my first guess.
Gee, that seems like such an old name. I wouldn't have expected even him to go to college.
Well, who knows if they went to college?
They probably did, considering they ran for president. I feel like the only president who probably didn't go to college was George Washington.
Oh.
Look that up. Did George Washington go to college? More importantly, did he graduate college? Because think about it, he was fighting the war. The only reason he became president was because he was a war general.
Right. Okay.
So that's week 3 of 6. You're at 4. I'm at 2.
Underscore Dave Sharkey underscore is my Instagram. DShark101 Twitter.
Oh, sure about that?
Yeah.
It's not even Twitter anymore.
It's your Fuck X. You, Elon.
Yeah, it's like a fat wiener.
I hope you get sucker punched by Zuckerberg. Or
Zucker punched.
Yeah, I hope you get Yes, that's perfect. Wait, that's who he's fighting, right?
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg.
I hope you get Zucker punched by Mark Zuckerberg.
Dude, that's fucking. We gotta coin that right now. If that's not already a thing.
Yeah, you heard it.
Zucker punched.
And if anybody says they made it, you better show us proof.
Yeah, we have a timestamp on this. You fucking cunt rags.
And we each get $1 million if it's going to be used for money.
Oh yeah, it's on T-shirts.
Yeah. People should make T-shirts right now.
Nice.
I don't know why I had to do that. And eat of the week.
You should make t-shirts?
Yeah.
No.
We should just like make t-shirts
Let's say Zucker Punch. Get Zucker Punch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he would have to win to be it for the.
Yeah. I don't like Mark Zuckerberg, man.
I have no idea. They're both stupid.
They are.
So, and eat of the week, it's gonna be the wings, even though I had
even though they came flying out of unintended.
They're just so good. So
yeah.
Oh, you.
Jesus. You can follow me on my photography Instagram, Sharky_photography. My regular Instagram is Secret Agent Sharky, and my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@JoeSharky7. My eat of the week is hold please. What have I had to eat this week? I really got to start writing this shit down.
Wasn't that so?
I did have a papadilla this week, and we all know how much I love papadillas. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with that. Though I'm sure there was no, it's not papadillas. I went to Chewy's, which is a Mexican restaurant, like right by work, and they have this jalapeno ranch dip. So it comes with free chips and salsa. You can also get the free jalapeno ranch dip, but you have to ask for it usually. Dude, like really thin tortilla chips, like paper thin. Fucking so good. And then I got hard shell tacos, which were whatever, but the jalapeno ranch dip with the chips, it was my eat of the week, hands down.
Solid.
Praise God, baby.
Praise God, baby.
Anyways, as for the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter at CSGPod. That is CSGPOD. Follow us on TikTok at The Shuffle Podcast. That's where we post our clips from the podcast. And subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all at The Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk at you guys next week, which I will still be home for because I'm home for like 9 fucking days. So we'll be recording here again next week. So we'll catch you guys next week. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching.
Make sure you tell somebody you love them. Peace and love, baby.